What's up guys? Today in this video I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how I got started as an Airtable consultant and how you can as well. So I want to give you a little bit of my background, some of the things that I've gotten myself involved in, a little bit more of my history prior to doing Airtable, as well as some of the resources that I know are out there for you guys that you guys can go join, that you guys can learn from, and really some idols that you can look up to really start your Airtable journey. So if you haven't met me yet, my name is Ben Green and I'm the owner of optimizeis, and what we do is we help business owners, we help them optimize their information systems, optimize their workflows, and help them get organized on workflow automation, a lot of stuff in Airtable, so a lot of Airtable automations, Zapier automations, and stuff like Slack, Asana, and really integrating all of their systems to make them have a really good software stack in the end. But what I really wanted to talk about in this was how to be an Airtable consultant, how to get started. So first, I'll sort of tell you some of the, just real quick, because I know you're here for this, some of the resources that you can go find. The first one that I want to talk about is you can go on Upwork. Now, this is where I first looked for a developer to assist me in more client fulfillment, and then I haven't looked there since, but I know other companies that have hired me, they have looked on Upwork to find Airtable consultants. So that's the first place. The second place is Facebook groups. So there's tons of Facebook groups, and just find what your niche is, and then if Airtable can be a solution to their problem, then you can find people in there and you can pitch your services to them. Don't be too salesy because people don't like that, but you can provide a solution to someone's problem nonetheless. Another place is if you become a built-on-air consultant, and this is actually a program that I'm going through right now. It's called the OpenSiders. We're the OpenSiders Class 0, but I know early in 2021, Dan Falars, who is the owner and CEO of OpenSide Solutions, they will be opening up the OpenSiders group for another round of cohort of Airtable consultants. You can also get on their page. I believe that one's on Built on Air. It's like they're both owned by Dan, Built on Air and OpenSide. Strongly recommend you get in the Built on Air community. Another place you can get involved in the Airtable community are forums. So there's an Airtable forum on Reddit, and then there's also an Airtable forum in Airtable's website. It's like, I think it's called the Airtable Community, and if anybody asks a question in there, they'll get a response from like a very qualified person for Airtable. Another place is like you can just watch YouTube videos about it. So I know Gareth Pronovos is a big YouTuber for Airtable, and then I'm also posting quite a few videos on Airtable every week. So those are places you can get involved in Airtable, get engaged in the community. You can comment on things, comment on posts in the Facebook groups, comment and help people and give them value. I think that's the biggest thing. It's like an actual community, and it's awesome because everybody helps each other out and gives really good advice. So those are some of the places I would suggest getting involved in. Like if you want to go on Upwork, if you want to be in a Facebook group, if you like being on Reddit groups, if you want to start a YouTube channel, you can do that. You can join the Built on Air Slack community. You can join any of the forums, and you could tweet about it. But really just pick the medium that you like, the medium that you're comfortable on, and maybe have some connections already in, and really just foster that sense of community that I think is so powerful in the Airtable world. So those are the places that you can get involved. Now the places that I've gotten involved, I know I already mentioned the OpenSiders. So I'm part of the OpenSiders Class 0 with Dan Falars. There's, I want to say, around 20 of us. And then I'm also a secret. I can't share it in this video. You'll learn about it in January. But so I'm involved with OpenSide. And then my largest piece is on YouTube, just giving free content out and delivering value free. And then I also try to pay attention in the Facebook group. So there's Airtable Community Facebook group, and then there's also the Built on Air Slack community. And if I've recorded a video on a solution to a problem and somebody asks that question again, I like to just throw the video in there and say, hey, I recorded this video, you can watch it and get free value. So I like to help people out that way. you could do something similar. You could record Loom videos and send it in that way. I know a lot of people like doing that, but that's the way that I've gotten involved, is just giving people videos. And then I also just have a few, at this point it's getting closer to full-time client work for me, between like outside of doing YouTube. So I'm working for a few people, and that all involves systems and Airtable. So just find somewhere. I encourage you to don't spread yourself too thin between like 30 different clients unless that's something you really want. If it's lower engagement, that's fine. But there's a lot more value, I think, that you can provide when you're building a bigger solution or integrating more systems than just Airtable. But I know there's definitely a big need for just Airtable consultants, like solely drilling down just into Airtable, and that there's so many different ways you can go. I'll also talk about that in the next video, is what are all the Airtable niches? Like what all can you like specialize in just to help people in? Because I'll be honest, there's a ton of aspects to Airtable. I don't even know all of them. Like I know how to code. I don't know how to write their scripts quite yet. I will learn that someday. I know how to write a few basic ones, but nothing really in depth, and I know that's really the game changer. But I will go into all those niches in a later video. But I hope this was super helpful. If you need any of those links, such as the Facebook group, the Built on Air Slack community, the Reddit forum, Airtable Community, my YouTube channel, which you're already on, it'll be in the description below, and you guys can go get connected in that way. If you want to join Upwork, you can do that on your own time. It's not a hard process. I know a lot of Upwork Airtable consultants that are already on there. It's just not my medium of choice. But I hope this was really helpful, and I hope you become an Airtable consultant and figure out really how you can deliver value to the Airtable community, because there's really so many different ways, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Keep watching the Airtable consulting videos.